What's up everyone, it's your boy Jeff, back with another video. So today we're talking about ab workouts and why they suck. Now, I don't mean they just suck a little bit, I mean they really suck. And I'm going to make the argument that they are never worth doing. And they are generally used by people in the fitness industry who don't know what they're talking about. Or they do know what they're talking about and they're just using it to scam you out of money and attention. Now, first of all, we need to look at the purpose of an ab workout. So most people who are selling ab workouts, they are doing it with the implication that if you do this workout, you will get abs. But this is simply not the case. Seeing visible abs is not a question of hypertrophy. It is a question of leanness. I've had abs, and I honestly do very little direct ab work. You can do crunches all damn day, but if you are not getting lean, you will never see any kind of improvement, simply because they will be buried under a thick layer of fat. And if it's buried, you can't see it. Now, you may be able to hypertrophy these muscles to the point where they are more visible at a slightly higher body fat percentage. So you might get abs at 12% or 13% rather than 10% or 11%. But this is really only a couple percent difference. And honestly, is that worth it? Is it worth spending 20 or 30 minutes on the floor like a dog doing crunches? For me, personally, no, it is not worth it. The only way to get leaner is going to be a caloric deficit. That's just the only thing that's going to help. Will an ab workout get you into a caloric deficit? Maybe, but the difference is going to be very slight, and you are honestly better off spending your willpower, spending your energy, spending your time on almost anything else. Honestly, even walking will be more effective. Now, why don't you see like 30-minute walking exercise, 30-minute walking workout? Because that is so obvious. It is such a natural movement that you don't need to teach people how to walk. They would rather sit on their bum and do crunches rather than just walking. And walking is actually going to be much more effective for getting leaner. Or you could do actual cardio. You could run, you could do any other form of cardio, you could do high intensity interval training, you could squat, you could bench press, you could deadlift, you could do almost any other activity, and it's going to be more effective than some ab workout. Simply because the abs are a small muscle group. They are tiny. They might look big because they cover a large area, but they are very thin. They're very small. So if you look at your quad is massive. You have more muscle in half of one quad than your entire abdominals, okay? And why are people focusing on this tiny muscle group that isn't really going to change your physique? It's not going to burn a ton of calories. It's really not going to improve your metabolism. It's not going to change your appearance. And people do it because they are dumb, because they don't really think. And I'm here to bust that myth. It is not true. Stop doing ab workouts. If you look at most effective forms of cardio, they're going to be working the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the lower back. They're going to be using the biggest muscles in the human body. This is the only way to drastically transform your physique. It could be cardio, it could be squats, it could be deadlifts, it could be lunges, but use some kind of activity that is going to actually stimulate the entire body, not just the 2, 3, 4% that is your abdominals. That is silly. That is not thinking clearly. And these influencers, these fitness YouTubers, are actually preying on this stupidity, okay? Stop doing ab workouts. Please, okay? Just stop it. It is not effective. It is not going to change your body. And any kind of transformations that you see are going to be coupled with diet and are honestly going to be 90% diet, nothing else. That extra few percent might be ab workouts, but honestly, it's a silly thing to focus on. Think about it. If someone said to you, I'm going to the gym and I have a left calf workout today. Yeah, I'm going to have a 20-minute left calf workout. That's basically the same as an ab workout, honestly. That's about how much muscle you're working. You have probably about the same amount of muscle in your left calf than in your entire abdominals, okay? It is just silly. Please stop it. Again, you're not thinking clearly. Now, keep in mind that I'm opposed to ab workouts, where you just do 20 or 30 minutes of abs in a circuit, and you're trying to improve your physique by doing this. That is silly. However, I am not opposed to ab exercises. A whole workout is silly, but just doing a few exercises I think can be beneficial, and I think can improve your athleticism, can slightly improve your physique, and I think is a healthy thing to do. You should train your abs at least occasionally, and not just through deadlifting, not just through squatting. You should target these muscles because you're not going to be able to fully develop them with compound movements. However, I think they are way overblown. Way overblown. You should not do a whole workout just focused on that small of real estate. It's just not very efficient and not a very effective way to train. Sort of like failing a bench press. This is embarrassing, but I'll keep it in just for honesty's sake. So if you want to improve your physique, focus on your diet, focus on the big movements, focus on really overloading progressively and maintaining or gaining your muscle while cutting, focus on a little bit of high intensity cardio, a fair amount of low intensity cardio, and just skip the ab workouts. You can do a few ab exercises occasionally as an adjunct to a main workout, but you should not waste your time or your willpower or your money especially, which are all finite resources, I assume, for you as well as for anyone, on these silly workouts. They are not going to help, they're not going to be effective, and please just stop doing it. Also, really take a step back and sort of assess, self-assess. Why do you want visible abs? Is there a specific reason why you want this physical attribute, and how is it really going to benefit your life? Because in all honesty, I've had visible abs, and they don't really impact your life as much as you might think. In fact, it's a negative in a lot of ways. I'll link the video that I did before, why being shredded sucks, and really it is a big sacrifice, and for most people, it is absolutely not going to be worth it. Don't just try to get shredded, brah, because you watched a Jeff Seed video and it showed some girls, giggling or him kissing some girls. That's not the real world. Most people wear shirts. Alright, that is all for this video. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe as well if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Peace.